Hi, how's it going there, YouTube? Say hi. So, granddaughter wanted to be in the review as well too. Well, this isn't really a review. Um, it's something new I wanted to try on the channel as well too. And I will have the Bullet Train review. I got to redo the review because I was copyright striked because it's a Sony trailer. So I have to go do like an IGN trailer or something like that, so they don't copyright strike me again. Um, and as I said in my description, if it comes down to it, I'll probably just have to do it with no trailer, simply because it's being copyright blocked. Uh, so this new segment I actually want to do. This is going to be a weekly thing where, hopefully, preferably to do Monday so I can catch it fresh. But this is to do the weekend box office. I just want to kind of go over the box office. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm a little stuffy, so you have to forgive me. I'm a little congested because of my allergies, but I'm doing a lot of videos a day too, so I know I only got two up, but I actually did like three, and then two of those videos I had to do them twice, and now one of them I have to do them three times because of the copyright. So, YouTube has been pretty unforgiving to somebody who's sick. Yeah, so suffice to say, but um, yeah. So I mean, it's a little late now. We're midway through the week. It's Wednesday, but I do want to do the box office because I want to. I don't know what I'm gonna call this segment. Maybe if you want to comment, give me some pointers. I was thinking like something like, I don't know, Battle of the Box Office or something crazy like that. But I'm just gonna do the top 10 films. Go over, tell you how much the budget was to make the movie, and then I'm gonna tell you how much the box office was, and I'm gonna let you know if it was a flop or not. So it looks like the first movie we are going to be doing today. So this is the list. I'm going to go ahead and put the list up so you can kind of see who the top 10 are. Uh, so this is Box Office Mojo. So this is where I kind of get my information from with the box office. This is Wikipedia, so that way I at least know how much money the movie was made for. So that way you have an idea. So this is pretty much everything that, and I got my phone here because I'm gonna start looking up different movies, and I'm gonna give you their box office just to give you an idea.
That's my phone, not your phone.
I know, babies. Could Papa use it?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait, I got my phone.
I want to.
You want to use it?
Uh-huh. I. This
So I'll pull this up, and like I said, I'll kind of go over the box office, and you get an idea of how well a movie did. So you see it right here, pretty much. We got so number 10 is Avatar: Way of the Water. Last week it was 9, got bumped down to 10. But let's be honest here on Avatar: Way of the Water. I mean, the movie's doing really good. It's already made over $2 billion. It's one of the highest grossing movies of the year of 2022. James Cameron is just continuing to dominate the box office. It is what it is. So, oh yeah.
And
Some of
that's
the
why.
babies.
That's why it's this.
Oh
I
yeah.
got the Look at the light, Papa. Wow,
You show Papa the light.
Look at the light over there.
Yeah, Papa see it.
Alright.
Yeah, see it, babies.
Butterfly.
Yeah, see it.
I'm not.
Um,
I'm a butterfly.
let's try to see it.
I'm a baby.
So, Avatar, I want to see what the budget is. We're going to pull up the budget here. So, we have water. So, it's total. So the budget was anywhere from 350 to 460 million dollars, and it made 2.3 billion dollars against a 350 million dollar, 460 million dollar budget. I mean, what can you say at this point? The movie's dominating. All right, so yeah, so it got knocked down, but I mean, it's been out for 15 weeks. So, so number 8 or number 9, which was number 8 last week, got bumped down to number 9. It's Champions. That's the Woody Harrelson film. So about the let's see where he was. I don't know. It's a touchy subject. It's politically correct. Is mentally handicapped. Basketball team. He adopts them, and he it's essentially a inspiration film. Now I'll be honest with you too. Also, I haven't seen any of these movies on the list, so I plan to binge watch a lot of these movies. I'll definitely be hitting theaters and watching pretty much all these. So you get a review on these too.
What happened to the keyboard?
It's just dusty, baby. So, I mean, Champions, Woody Harrelson. Let's see, it made. Let's see how our budget is looking.
Look at the left.
And this was directed by one of the Farrelly brothers. Yeah, Bobby Farrelly. This is his first film that he's directed by himself. He's always directed with his brother. His brother, if you guys remember, he directed Green Book a few years ago. So, yeah, it has Woody Harrelson, Ernie Hudson, and Cheech Martin in it. So didn't really do too well. So far, it's only made it's not telling me what the budget is, but the box office is only $15.8 million. So not a lot of money. Just definitely not a lot of money. I feel like this one kind of flew under the radar anyway. Not a lot of people really know about it. I mean, your biggest stars in it is, Cheech Martin maybe, Ernie Hudson's kind of big. And then Woody Harrelson, of course, is the biggest star in the movie. I mean, he's still making, this guy's been in superhero films, so. So, not a really high grossing film. So this weekend it made $1.5 million, and bringing its total. I don't know which one of these is off. I'll just go with Watch Mojo. I guess we'll go with Box Office Mojo on that. But $13.5 million. So not exactly a really big turnover, but I don't know if it's a flop because we don't really know how much it costs to make this movie. So it looked pretty low budget. It didn't look like it was. The budget didn't look super high or nothing. So I don't know. Maybe it did get good. So let's go to number 8 with Jesus Revolution. This is the new movie with Chelsea Grammer in it. Or Kelsey. I said Chelsea, didn't I? I said Chelsea. I always do this. Kelsey Grammer from what was that show? Didn't he do? What was it called? Kramer or something like that. I can't remember. His old show he did. But yeah, Kelsey Grammer, um,
No.
Jesus Revolution. This was number 7 last weekend. Got bumped down number 8. So it seems like everybody who was up last week got bumped down a spot. So we're probably gonna be seeing a lot of that. So Jesus Revolution grossed $1.9 million, and its total gross looks like it was 49 million. So um, this is another low budget looking film. So I don't know if this is going to give me the budget. So, moment of truth. Are we going to get a budget? Yeah, budget was only $15 million. So 49.5 million against a $15 million budget. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Um, Especially for how small this movie is. And then it's a movie with Kelsey Grammer. So that's actually pretty impressive. So number 6, we got Cocaine Bear, which was, or we got number 7. Sorry, number 7, which is Cocaine Bear, which was number 6 last week. Brought in $2 million on a $62 million worldwide total gross, which is pretty good. Considering the movie's only been out 5 weeks, that's pretty good. And and this is an Elizabeth Banks directed film. Uh, so, um, pretty good. So, and what I'm so so altogether it's gross $82.7 million worldwide against a 30 to $35 million budget. So I mean this is done pretty good. Cocaine Bear is doing numbers. It's doing pretty good. So number 6, that was number 5 last week. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium, Marvel film. Uh, let's see. Yeah, Marvel film. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention too. Cocaine Bear was Ray Liotta's last film, so that was kind of dedicated to him. Um, so yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium, or Ant-Man 3, grossed $2.4 million to bring its total gross to. I think this is just domestic. I'm wondering if Box Office Mojo is domestic. Um, all right, so the budget for this movie was $200 million. So far, it's brought in $470.2 million. So it's um it's doing fine. That's not too bad. I know the reviews on this movie wasn't very good, so I don't know uh, how this movie is. I did plan on seeing this in Shazam, so it's Paul Rudd, Jonathan Majors, Evangeline Lilly, um, Michael Douglas, Michelle Pfeiffer. So there's some big actors in this. Um, it's really sad. We heard the allegations against Jonathan Majors with the whole domestic violence thing. So, but other than that, this is has a nice little cast in it. It seems like I said, the reviews weren't very good from what I'm hearing, but it might differ from mine. I might actually really like it. So it's really cool that this movie's actually doing good. So let's go to number five, which is a lot a lot of numbers bouncing back here. So let's do number five, which was at number four last week. 65. This is that the dinosaur movie starring Adam Driver. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if anyone has heard about this movie because the budget really, or the box office gross is really reflecting it. Um, so it's been up for a couple weeks. Made $3.2 million to bring its gross to six. Yeah, this so the budget for this movie was $45 million and it only made 49.7 million. So kind of a flop. Um, yeah, I don't know if too many people knew about this movie. It didn't feel like it to be. Uh, it's a really minimal film action. I'm surprised it cost that much, but I guess dinosaurs effects with dinosaurs cost a lot of money. I guess, and even for us to be like a movie with like two people in it, it looked like it was a lot of it was really um, had a pretty costly budget behind a lot of it. So like I said, it's got Adam Driver in it. Um, it's kind of all you really need to know. Um, so no, it. I mean, the movie looked fine from the trailers, but right. So number four, which was at number three last week, is Creed 3, which pulled in $8.1 million. Um, and what budget? What budget are we against here? And now this is the one that's actually directed by Michael B. Jordan. So, see here. So against a budget of $75 million, its total box office is $247 million. Really, really good, and it's getting rave reviews. So there you go. Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors has two movies here in the top 10. Good for that dude. Seriously, I like to see, especially new and upcoming actors like that, like ones that are really getting their name out there like that. It's good to see them actually winning and doing stuff. So that's pretty good. And then number three, which was number two last week, is Scream 6, the new Scream movie. At $8.3 million against an $89 million budget or box office. Actually, you know what? So let's see what our budget is, people. Because we just had a Scream movie last year, which I liked. I did like that movie. Um, a lot of your uh, people who were in the last one, they're back. Jenna Ortega, some older people. I think Nev Campbell said this was the one she wasn't going to show up for, so she's not in this one. Uh, but on a 33 to 35 million dollar budget, it made $140.98 million. So hey, it's doing extremely well. So we're probably going to get a Scream 7. If all goes well, we could get another Scream 7 because it looks like Scream is making a huge comeback. Um, Definitely not a flop. So Shazam, which was the number one movie, that's not number two by the new number one movie. Uh, Shazam: Fury of the Gods, $9.3 million is what it pulled in, and now this one is where the gross just wasn't. This movie is considered a financial failure. Yeah, this movie did flop. It only made $103 million against a $110 to $125 million budget. So this movie definitely flopped. Um, really bad flop, really awful flop, especially for a superhero film. Like that's embarrassing. Really embarrassing for a superhero film. Uh, and then you have a lot of your returning people. Uh, you know Zachary Levi's back as the main character. Um, you have all the kids that was in there. Megan Good was one of them. I think Djimon Hounsou came back. I think I'm saying his name right. I can't pronounce her well because my allergies. But so this movie is definitely a flop. This was the most. This is really disappointing. Uh, and I like the first Shazam. Of course, like I said, I haven't seen anything in this list, so I haven't seen the second one yet. But I like Shazam one. Uh, didn't really care for Black Adam. If you see my Black Adam review, I really did not like that movie. So was really hoping this Shazam was actually going to follow up and be just as good, but according to reviews, not so much. The reviews are pretty low. Like I said, this one was definitely a huge flop. So I don't know what happened. Maybe the bad word of mouth, whatever. It's a flop. So and then the number one movie right now that's dominating the box office, of course, is John Wick Chapter 4, getting really good praise.
Yeah.
Um, One of the few franchises that's gotten good reviews down the board. Um, and of course, like I said, dominating the box office right now. And we're gonna have this moment of truth to see just how much it's dominating because um, it made 73 million over just over the weekend, so that is already pretty good in itself. So as of now, budget of $100 million, box office was 152 million. And it's just going to continue to climb. It's only been out for a week. You know, compared to some of these movies that have been out for a couple weeks, 4 weeks, 15 weeks. This one's been out for 1 week and it's already pulled in. It's almost made all of its budget back. So this actually pretty good. And I just feel like John Wick is just going to continue to dominate. It's Keanu Reeves. Star-studded cast: Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, Donnie Yen's in here now, Bill Skarsgård. There's just a lot going on here. So, like I said, rave reviews. People are loving this movie, and yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is the box office. Um, so, this is pretty much everything we have here. These are the top 10 movies right now in the theater. So I don't know if there's any that you don't agree with, or you can comment on them below. And just give me your opinions on all these movies. But this is the entire domestic box office. And again, I'm going to be doing this every week. I'll try to catch it Monday. I'll look at the box office every Monday and just kind of give you an idea of
I said,
how the box office looks. So there you go. All the top 10 movies in the theater, budgets, box office pools, all that good stuff. So, alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye. Bye bye.
And baby said bye bye. Peace. We'll see you guys later.